the way from the UK, repping Premier Battles. Battler to my right, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Bizzo from the UK, Premier Battles. Rest in peace, Bishop Brigante. Let's go. Thank you, Toronto.
The champ. Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
Wait, okay. Already. This is bad because Organic started it off by calling him the champ. He's not the champ anymore, and I don't think he was when this even happened. I don't think. Was he? No, he wasn't, because in the battle, Dunsh says former champ, so maybe he's just calling him champ like a nickname or whatever. Then again, maybe I'm just being ultra critical of Organic today, because Organic also had some fucking unbelievably stupid opinions on the internet about AI versus fucking autotune. And then when I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense, he was like, it contradicted itself on purpose. No, I didn't. Shut up, Organic.
Rock, paper, scissors. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay?
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
There we go. There we go. Bizzo won the rock, paper, scissors. It is on Dunsh. Toronto, let's make some fucking history. Let's go.
Check. Can you hear me? Yep. It's my debut in Toronto. Yeah! I know I've kept the fans waiting. Some said I wasn't gonna show up. Shit, I can't blame them. But as a reward for your patience, they threw me one of the hottest voices in ages. It's Buzz Bongo. Sorry, Biff Tannen. Dizzy Dangler. Look, the point is I made it. But in fairness to my peers, I've made some errors through the years. I fucked off a couple battles, probably spared a few careers. Bet you thought I'd no-show. Well, it's apparent that I'm here, but after this, we jump in bond. Is that a failure to appear? I watched half a round from you and thought, what happened to PY? But he's a former premier champ. It ain't as bad as it seems, guys. I was the best in my scene before battles were streamed live, and he's been the best in his scene since after your scene died, bro. This was the best they could offer because the rest of the roster sucks ass. Premier had a wave. If you're a fan today, touch grass and don't flop. Don't flop, did flop. There's been some ups and downs. Most your scene has given up. You ain't the king of nothing, pal. But y'all could call me the way I'm zipping up this clown, because I'm a disrespectful cunt running biz into the ground. Imagine being the type of British battle fan who's still.
You wanna know what I think of big booty bitches? That's what I think.
Comes to these events. He's like, listen, love, do you know what's really fucked me in the end? Quill is meant to battle Gas Buff. He's made a ton of different threats. Then I seen him at the club, and they're as chummy as it gets. Them, man, meant to be enemies, and suddenly they're friends. With the interim.
Okay, so for a bit of context, Gabby, both these guys are my friends. I'm saying I'm probably a bit closer to Dunsh, the American guy, than I am Bizzo. Maybe. I'm not really super close with either of them, to be fair. Like I have like I've had quite a few conversations with them. Bizzo's even been on my podcast and stuff, and he's from Preston, where I'm from. But I don't know him that well. I don't know. I'm not like fucking super close with him or nothing like that. But he is the homie for sure. And Dunsh, also the homie. He's friends with a lot of people that I'm also friends with, so like we just ended up talking. Cool guy in general. I'm also like vaguely in the battle rap community, even like I'm not a battle rapper obviously, but like I'm in it to some degree, where I like give my opinion, and like, you know, people in it know who I am to some extent and whatever. Not all of them, of course, but a good portion of people, because I'm actually part of the community. So I met Dunsh through that, and this battle is basically like one of my friends beating the dog shit out of my other friend. And I'm not gonna lie, dog, The American is better in this case. But then also I think Dunsh is like one of the greatest, and his style is so fucking funny. So, you know what I mean?
Continental World Championship title just around the bend. What if you, with the interim Intercontinental World Championship title just around the bend, what if you, Nan, rematch Shotty? Do you think it would be all funny business then? She's like, my question, sir, was how are you adjusting to your meds?
Also, Gummy does this thing where she will message me to ask me if I'm going to stream while I am streaming. You'd think that in the moment of going, oh, I wonder if Connor's going to stream, that she would just look to see if I am already. But she does this all the time. All the time. And then she'll just pull up like 2 hours into the stream and be like, oh, you started, I didn't even know you were streaming. How about you pay attention, motherfucker? If you're going to DM me about it, how about when you think, oh, I'll DM and ask him. Just look. She doesn't need notifications on. There's mate, there's a bot that fucking announces it in a stream promo channel and in the general channel. Like, you've got, that's notifications you could have. That's the fucking stream promo channel and the general chat. It's just there 24/7. She could have just opened it and clicked on general chat and gone, oh look, Connor's currently live right now. At any moment. Could have gone on the website. But she never fucking does. She never fucking does. She always just asks me instead. Makes me do the fucking work.
Hey, I don't know many premier battle fans, but I'm sure they're passionate. And that they live in porta-vans in Norwich in a constant state of horny abstinence. Bro, half of your roster are Stormzy stans who snort their Ambien, and your claim to fame is that you are the former champion. But see me, I could pull up with that old-fashioned bolt action and get cheeky with the hammer like I'm bone smashing. I could pull up with that.
That's so sick. I could pull up with the old-fashioned bolt action and get cheeky with the hammer like I'm bone smashing. That's so good. The hammer, the bolt action, the fucking the hammer. Incredible.
Old-fashioned bolt action and get cheeky with the hammer like I'm bone smashing. I battle legendary vet cult champ and got the right to say it forever like let's go Brandon. So rest in peace, Bergante.
The right to say it forever like let's go Brandon.
Fuck this British bitch, fish and chips, and his posh aristocrats. See, he thinks battles are some chess match. Well, I'm a prodigy like Bobby Fischer that would gladly kill your king myself if it brought us Bishop back.
That's so fucking insane. That is so good. He rhymed all those things with posh aristocrats and fucking... I'm a prodigy like Bobby Fischer, that bruv. And then at the end of to bring us Bishop back. Crazy shit. Unbelievable. That's such a sick fucking scheme.
I said I'm a prodigy like Bobby Fischer that would gladly kill your king myself if it brought us Bishop back. Premier made you the face. We watched as it collapsed. Nobody trying to watch this dork throw on his soccer kit and rap. Hacks like Biz or Baz for bed for business. But I got a business hack. You brought a bond, I brought a stock. We gonna make opposites attract. Bro, you got your title taken. So this nerd's heartbreaking. And yeah, my bill collector battle might have hurt my ranking, but I'm back to 30 ball, you on a world dom stage. Our spirit's different, Mr. Bond. Mine gets stirred, not shaken.
Our spirit's different, Mr. Bond. Mine gets stirred, not shaken is crazy.
Yo.
Let's go.
Yo.
Great round.
My debut in this league was 4 years ago versus Real Deal. The staff watched me destroy a legend, but no one talks about it like an NDA. It's like the battle slapped with noise suppression. I didn't mean for it to be that manslaughter, but all I know is war and death if they deploy a veteran. The champion died, then the belt went missing. They're treating me like I'm avoiding heaven. So I had to battle Dunsh, because when Gully hit my phone with an opponent and tried to pose the question, I said, bro, I will not say another word until...
That, the first time I watched through, he said, poise the question. That's not the word there. That doesn't make sense, Bizzo. I'm sorry. Like I maybe he just like slipped the word. He meant pose the question. Poise the question does not. That's not what that means. I think it was just a stumble though.
I have a lawyer present.
To be clear, I'm going to be picky. Like if you haven't been here while I've watched battle raps before, or even raps, to be honest, like the whole point of me watching is to be picky. Okay, if I hear some garbage that Dunsh says, I'm also going to be picky. If I hear some shit that Bizzo says, I'm going to be picky. It doesn't matter who the fuck it is, friend, foe, fucking whatever. Both these guys are my boys. I'm going to be picky. Okay, so just to be clear, I'm not saying he's trash. I'm not. If I pause and have a go or whatever about a particular line, I'm not trying to make him. You all think that he's fucking shit. He's not shit. He's very good. But just want to preface that I'm not fucking shitting on him like I do with Token. Fuck Token.
You need to know you were dead last of a. You need to know you were dead last of a list of names presented at first, and the guy that the team back home all said.
That was a big stumble. That was a big stumble. And then also like he got it back, no problem. But then this makes me think of that. Like Biz posted this on Twitter earlier, like this exact part that he's doing now in text form, and it's a great verse. It's great, and the ending is very good. But kind of goes it does exactly what Dunsh says that he was gonna do. Like you'll see in the next round when he does an impression of him, Dunsh does an impression. It's like spot on. It's like it's so similar. It's not that it's exactly the same because Dunsh like overplays it and acts as if like, you know, he's way more, you know, it's like he clowns it way more, he exaggerates it, but at the same time it is kind of the same. Like he's kind of going on this long fucking setup to have a punchline, and if the punchline doesn't hit, like if no one's going fucking insane, it just doesn't really work in a battle versus someone like Dunsh.
To avert. Even Gannick hit me up to tell me that you get on his nerves, how you make a mess of every acid test like a chemical burn. But I thought I'd drag him out of the Last Chance Saloon where he was quenching his thirst to present him this work, since they're hoping this shot from a killer at your neck will give you the turning point you never deserved like Erica Kirk.
See, that is a very good fucking bar. The turning point you never deserved like Erica Kirk. Fantastic. Just took way too long to get there. Way too long. You see what I'm saying? Like the room is like accepting that is a good bar, but all of the lead up was a little too much. It just didn't, it wasn't enough for it to be like, okay, you took fucking that many bars to get there. That's like worth it. Some of the people are reacting like that. Like, obviously the people that know, they're like Organic reacts to everything, but Organic reacting is like, you got one there, that's fucking fire. And then Goalie TK and blah 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 blah, like they're all like reacting because it's good, and including Shotty. It's a good bar, and even the setup is good. It's not a bad setup, but good god, does it take a while.
I mean, first things first, you really need to start growing up, because they won't focus on promoting us because of all your broken trust, and when you do turn up, you rap and then start goading us. Like, yeah, sorry guys, I should have shown, it's fucked, but... Man, who gives a shit? I'm the GOAT, it's Dunch. I know. Why don't you just do what you agreed to do, no-shouldered looks? It's zero sympathy here.
I like that one. No-shouldered looks is fire.
It's zero sympathy here, because he's the victim of his own decisions, and today you'll all know the difference between someone scared to show up to someone that'll have you show up missing. All the New York crowds are sick of the countless battle bouts this coward's missed. Way too many matches you go off the grid. It's like your own type of power trip. So before I showed, there were compensation demands in place that I countered with, and the amounts were big. Since opinions from the Big Apple were left rotten, I couldn't let you try worming your way out of this. They really gave a man who loves to miss a show to a guy who don't miss a beat. Bro, I've been talking different for a couple years straight, like a Duolingo streak. That's why this matchup had me so mad and vexed. I didn't even want to rap and just scrap instead. I'm convinced the jab will do some damage, like inside an anti-vaxxer's head. I'll land a right. Like inside... I'm convinced the jab will do some damage like inside an anti-vaxxer's head. I'll land a right and a left. My knees, hands connect like Islam Makhachev. Then you get straightened out like send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
The thing is, like, there's nothing wrong with these bars, but they're just not like much to do with Dunsh. Like, they're not really attacking Dunsh's character. The only thing that he's really attacked Dunsh's character with is like, oh, you should turn up more often because he has a habit of not turning up to events. But like, that's about it. From then, it's just suddenly about Erica Kirk, Islam Makhachev. Those are the punches. But like, and I get that the Erica Kirk punch was technically about Dunsh because it was like the turning point you don't deserve, like Erica Kirk. I get it, but like, was it really about Dunsh though? Not really. Like, and even this, like, again, I don't really like bars about punching people very much. Like, I just don't. I feel like most, like, the only person that I can even hear it from nowadays that about punching people is Bobby Rex, and Bobby Rex also at one point was doing it way too much to where I was like, okay, what the fuck has this got to do with anything? And I actually had that conversation with him, like when I met him at an event. He asked me some questions, and I was just like, yeah, nah, I wasn't really a huge fan of yours at first, bro. I think he appreciated it. Anyway, I'm gonna continue the battle.
I'm the best. My knees, hands connect like Islam Makhachev, and you get straightened out like send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget. Man, I'm the best, but there's nothing outstanding about you. That's why this whole battle is unimportant, a scam. Man, even prepping for it had me bored to death like I was walking a plank. You think I give a... Crazy. You think I give a shit about a couple Grand Prix wins and a little tournament rank? Bro, they only gave you this test to see if you can finally become more of a man. He saw the Grand Prix as his ticket out of law and a chance to throw away his prolific degree because he thought the power of attorney would retain a firm position to keep within the league. Instead, we see him go away.
That's fire. That is fire. Very good. Very good. Dunsh is a lawyer. So power of attorney, great, very good. But also, he just mentioned you think some wins in this tournament, this Grand Prix, blah 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 blah. So he was talking about a power of attorney. Good, very good, very good. Good job, Bizzo.
Long time refusing to accept there isn't a plea for him to receive the calls that warrant his ability to solicit a fee. I appreciate you turning up today. I just hope,
very good.
I appreciate you turning up today, but after this, you're going to wish you were offered help. He calls himself the no-show God, and I'm here to find out if he can no-show God himself.
You know what? You know what? I will say if he didn't stumble in this round, you could argue that Dunsh didn't go hard enough and that Bizzo won it. But because he did, I can't. He stumbled twice. Pretty big stumbles too. Yeah.
Chill. Hey, you got some long-ass setup bars. Be like, this next scheme's violent. Setup bar. You can't test me, Ryman. Setup bar. Then the punches can't cash the checks he's writing. You take us all that way for nothing. Like the Epstein clients. Get to the... Just get to the punchline, bro. We don't need all that filler shit in between about silly things, millipedes, chili beans, Billie Jean. We don't need all that, bro.
Right, I'm gonna pause for a second. I need to rant again, because again, I'm gonna fucking pause this shit and I'm gonna rant, okay? When people are good, they're good. When they're bad, they're bad. I'm gonna fucking bring it up if they're bad at any moment, okay? Just wanna say, already, I'm more enthused by what he's talking about, because he's not... This isn't like some fucking long drawn out setup. Like, it's the point that he's even making in the battle is what I feel about this battle as well. Like, you can't... Like, Bizzo's not gonna win a fucking battle in a scenario where he's doing the exact thing that his opponent already wrote about him doing in the same battle. Like, it's just not gonna happen. And like, the idea, like, near the end there, like, he had some good punches, Bizzo did. Like, he had a couple lines, and even the setups were good, don't get me wrong. And I don't even think Dunsh is saying that the setups are bad in the sense of like, oh, they don't make any sense, or like the end punch is like completely nonsensical or anything like that. It's just like, why is it worth this much fucking time and effort to just get to this one punch that you could have thrown in the middle of something that was actually good and funny? And I'm not saying that he doesn't say anything good and funny. He does, absolutely. But like, a lot of the time, it just feels like he's kind of like, it's a means to an end. It's like, okay, we're waiting for the thing to happen, right? Whereas with Dunsh, I don't think that's the vibe that I get. I feel like Dunsh is a little bit more like, he's got a point he's trying to make to you instead. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is true. I haven't asked him specifically how he fucking thinks about it, right? But like, I feel like with Dunsh, he has a point he's trying to make. He's trying to get it across, maybe a joke or a concept, right? But he's not like, oh, I've got this concept or whatever, I'm gonna fucking build a bunch of stupid fucking rhymes and make you focus on these things. When he's doing these silly rhymes, even if they are stupid and silly or whatever during it, right, some of the time, he's clowning on the guy, but he's convincing you of the thing that you're about to see in the round that they spit, or that you might have just seen prior. And I feel like it's just better. It's also why he, like, Dunsh has beat people that, like, arguably people would be like, oh, well, Dunsh is not going to win versus this guy or whatever. But in the past, I've seen battles where Dunsh has, like, absolutely smoked people that are supposed to beat him. You know what I mean? Like, if you ask, like, some random battle fan that's, like, not super locked in and doesn't know fully much about Dunsh, you know what I mean? Like, they might watch a couple of his battles and be like, oh, yeah, nah, fucking Dunsh would lose to insert guy here that raps really fast and da-da-da-da-da, right? But I feel like, yeah, I feel like Dunsh is just, he's just better at the clowning part. You know what it is? He's better at battling. I'll put it like that. Like, his actual fucking battling that he does is different. It doesn't feel like Bizzo's really trying to hurt him or upset him or like change how people look at him in any way, shape, or form. It just feels like he's kind of saying some generic stuff that everyone says to Dunsh and then throwing in some punchlines that happen to be pretty well written at some point, you know? Like, he's not really making a point. He's not making me look at Dunsh and go, you know what? He's actually right about that. And the punch was really well written. It's never like that. Whereas with Dunsh, he kind of is right about a lot of what he says. Like, when he battles people, he kind of makes fun about little stuff. Like, he went against, I'm ranting for a while, but it's been a while since I've watched battle rap, so I'm going to fucking do it, okay? Shut the fuck up. Dunsh battled Jables a while ago, King Jables. Check that out on iBattle if you haven't done already. It's a fucking great battle. And he was clowning him as well in that battle, where he was like, do you work at whatever, selling Swisher Sweet cigars? You took a half day at work to come and whisper scream your bars. Like, even in that battle, he was very much like, okay, what is it about this guy that other people are gonna see, like, about him as well, and just not necessarily know how to formulate it in the way that I can. And then he says it, and people, like, it clicks in their head. They're like, you know what? He does whisper scream his bars. And then same with Bizzo. It's a character assassination, bro. He's just fucking too good at it. My bad, I shouldn't have.
Bro, just tell us what you really mean. Instead, it's multi after multi on a really specific theme. He'll be like, I was personally offended they were mentioning Dunsh and I. He's like a chicken.
Okay, wait. I don't know. I might post it somewhere. So, Dunsh, if you see this, next time, all right, you should have hit me up. I would have helped you with the accent. Okay, that's the one thing that you've not got quite good. Everything else, Good. And to be fair, the accent's still better than every other British accent I've heard for that's like trying to be like him. But if you needed to know how to speak Prestonian, if you wanted to sound like Bizzo, you should have just hit up your boy, bro. Like, I'm literally from the exact same city as him. I would have 100% taught you how to fucking clown on my bike. I don't know if Bizzo will like that, but it's true, I would have.
Who crossed the road and everyone wondered why. See, I've been on a mission. I was personally offended they were mentioning Dunsh and I. He's like a chicken who crossed the road and everyone wondered why. See, I've been on a mission, working steadily up the climb while at the first sign of adversity, Kevin would run to hide. See, he's a chicken, and it's not because he's getting Kentucky Fried. See, the chicken... See, he's a chicken, and it's not because he's getting Kentucky Fried. See, the chicken relates later when it gets to be punching time, but I'm surgical. But I'm... Listen, listen, let me cook him, but I'm surgical, so be patient, and you'll find that the length of this setup is justified, but pipe down, because right now I've got about 70 other rhymes, but I'm worried. But I'm surgical, so be patient, and you'll find that the length of this setup is justified, but pipe down, because right now I've got about 70 other rhymes, but I'm a warrior assassin. They were setting them up to die, and when the chew were getting cookie, till I
Bro, I'm a warrior assassin is fucking incredible. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so good, bro.
You'll find that the length of this setup is justified, but pipe down, because right now I've got about 70 other rhymes, but I'm a warrior assassin. They were setting them up to die, and when the chew were getting cookie, till I fed him a humble pie, and that is not the chicken punch yet. I'm just testing your fucking pride before exposing why you're a chicken. There's a lesson I must apply. So right, here comes the chicken punch. Should I get to the punch, you guys?
Why did he, okay, I like it, it's funny, but why did he say puncher guys? What, you know what I mean? Should I get to the puncher guys? What? Do we say puncher? Is that, like, that one confused me, I'm not gonna lie, but I actually kind of like it. I feel like if he said just punch, it would be less interesting to me, but because he said puncher guys, it sounded like we're like, I don't know, it's like a fucking... I don't know, several centuries ago Norwegian fucking way of saying a word or something, I don't know.
Now, first I'm going to compare myself to several tons of Schedule 1 Mexican drug supplies, which brings me back to the chicken.
We got the boy Frack in the background too. That's my dog right there.
First, I'm going to compare myself to several tons of Schedule 1 Mexican drug supplies, which brings me back to the chicken. See, at the end of the bloody night, you are exactly like a chicken, and the message is tough to find. So
bro, the end of the bloody night, perfect. That's super, that is British as fuck, that is northern as fuck, that is probably something he would say at the end of the bloody night, maybe. You could imagine it anyway. I could imagine it. And if I can imagine him saying it, you got it right.
I'll break it down right now. 1 second, it's shuffle. Hi. Shuffle T. I'm in the middle of a setup. Can I catch you another time? Mocking you. Oh no, this is an impression. An impression, the other guy. Bizzo Bond. Bizzo Bond, you don't know him. Don't turn it into a federal fucking crime. Yeah, the phone call bit I stole from you, but the rest of this stuff is mine. Anyway, while I have you, I was meant to have buzzed your line. Well, it's about multisyllabics. Hey, you lended me some advice. Okay, do you think that a 2.5-minute setup is justified if the ending result is incredibly dumb every fucking night? It's about how he's a chicken. Yeah, chicken. Yeah, it's like if I've said it once, I've said it 100. Why? Well, I wish you'd called me sooner, because it's the end of me bloody time.
I fuck with it, man. That shit's so good. That's a Shuffle T reference for anyone that isn't battle rap heavy.
Look, at this point, I've got to get to the punch. Good catch in your shuffle. Bye. You're like a chicken. You cross the road to get to the other side. It's time.
The other side?
Think about it. Think about it.
That side to this side.
Bro, the think about it is fucking incredible. Oh, I love it. I love that so much.
Round 2, it's on Bizzo Bond. Let's go.
Oh god, that's so fucking good.
All right, hold it down. Let's go, Bizzo.
Shut the fuck up, Dunsh, you fucking bitch. In his battle with DNA, he opened his round, said he's been depressed, almost breaking to tears. Said all of his clients keep getting life. Now they're scared to death, while shaking in fear. I don't mean to be rude, Kevin, but the people closest to you aren't making this clear. If all of your clients keep getting life, I think you need a change of career.
That's funny. I like that a lot.
No wonder you look so scruffy in your battles. I'm not fucking surprised. He ain't representing me, because he clearly doesn't put up much of a fight. I even heard he does free trials too, right up until the judges decide, because the moment it's over, it costs you every single month of your life. Has me thinking twice before committing crime to try and turn a profit. I'd have no choice but to not get caught. I'm talking dodge arrest like a workaholic. Nah, they wouldn't catch me.
I don't like at all. I hate that one. I hate that bar. Dodge arrest. No, no, stop it. No, come on, bro. Come on. I need a sound on my fucking soundboard thing. I don't have one of those. I only have positive things. But imagine a sound. Nah, that shit doo-doo.
Shoot the guy. Nah, I'd have no choice but to not get caught. I'm talking dodge arrest like a workaholic. Nah, I'd have no side, because the moment it's over, it costs you every single month of your life. Has me thinking twice before committing crime to try and turn a profit. I'd have no choice but to not get caught. I'm talking dodge arrest like a workaholic.
You know, I think the bit about that I dislike the most is the whole I'm talking I've heard that so many times, and I've even heard that from Bizzo so many times. I'm just sick of that structure. It's boring as fuck. I'm talking thing and thing. You know? Like I said this punchline. I'm talking and you know what I mean? I do not like that at all. And the bar itself, nah, I'd have no choice but to not get caught.
They wouldn't catch me. They wouldn't catch me if I decided to stop rapping and choose like a crime to try and turn a profit. I'd have no choice but to not get caught. I'm talking dodge arrest like a workaholic.
Dodge arrest like a workaholic just seems so shit. I might be being way too picky, but I hate that bar. If I'm not gonna lie, bro, if Dunsh said that bar, I would be hating on it too. That shit sucks. Dodge arrest like a workaholic. No. No.
They wouldn't catch me. They wouldn't catch me if I decided to stop rapping and choose to shoot the guy instead, because I'd be on a flight before they even knew the time of death just by using my finesse. Get rid of the weapon quick so it won't be used in my defense. Driving past the Humber River in an Uber, cruising by the edge, then toss the toaster in the water like a...
Wait. Why would the gun be used in your defense?
Just by using my finesse. Get rid of the weapon quick so it won't be used in my defense. Driving past the Humber River in an Uber, cruising the weapon quick so it won't be used in my defense.
Get rid of the weapon quick so it won't be used in my defense. No.
Driving past the Humber River in an Uber, cruising by the edge, then toss the toaster in the water like a suicide attempt. Toss the toaster in the water like a suicide attempt.
Nah. I feel like that's not even his type of bar. Like, that doesn't even sound like a Bizzo bar. Why are we talking about guns, bro? You don't... Come on, bro.
I didn't shoot.
And I'm not gonna lie, if I asked him that right now, if he was right here, he'd be like, well, obviously it's a scheme about him and how he's a lawyer, and if I did crime, then I would be fucked, and da-da-da-da. You know, I get it. I know why you said it, but, like... Nah, I don't like it.
I didn't choose to be called Bomb, but I'm a cold killer, so the name it fits. Standing in the dock with the straightest face, it wouldn't change a bit. With no gun found, they wouldn't even trace the prints. So the verdict they'd be making quick, like cashing in the money in the bank and losing. Case dismissed. Be making quick, like cashing in the money in the bank and losing. Case dismissed.
Like cashing money in at the bank and losing. Case dismissed. I'm not getting how that makes sense. Because, like, the simile is like money at a bank, right? So I get the word association, the case dismissed, he's a lawyer, losing, right, I get that. But how does that tie together to make any sense in a sentence at all? You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes people, a lot of the time, battle rappers, like, in order to say a line, they say something that they would just, like, it just doesn't make sense. You know? I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this round.
If I had to shoot one of your friends for each year you've had our time wasted.
Even that is a weird setup. If I had to shoot each one of your friends for each one of your times wasted, that's just a weird... What? If you had to shoot like...
Your entire social circle might have to die, face it. I'll have you feeling like a corrupt lawyer from then on when you fight cases, knowing you've got...
Okay, yeah, another cases lawyer, right.
So many people in high places, it's different levels when...
Okay, so he starts it off by saying, if I had to shoot someone in this metaphorical scenario for each person you've let down, but then he transitions further on to say, I will leave you in da-da-da-da-da about those people dying. But you didn't say, I'm going to kill those people. You said, if I had to do that, you would have no friends. I don't understand how that then transitions into saying, I'll leave you with no friends, basically. You just said, if I had to. You did not say, I'm going to do this thing to you. So that's just not a good transition at all, in my opinion.
It comes to me and you, thinking you were favourite here till you flee the room, feeling used. I've been better than Dunsh, and I'll leave you beaten blue till you believe it too. Like liar, liar, try hold a candle to me, and you'll wish you didn't ask to see the truth. Fuck a battle. Fuck a battle. My research game for a fight is crazy. It's messed up, because I'm obsessed with the correct punch to make sure he gets left slow.
This is my... Okay. Bizzo, if you watch this, this is my least favorite thing that you do. You did this versus Jazz as well. I hated it. With the bit where you were like, some shit about a knuckle duster or something. Stop. Please stop. I'm begging you, just stop doing those bars. Please. Stop doing this. And going like, the right will do this and the left will do this and I'll put a knuckle duster and it'll... I don't remember what he said to Jazz, but it was some bar. It's just, I'm not gonna lie. Stop. Just stop. Stop referring to your fists, bro. I'm begging you.
I'm as thorough as it gets, Dunsh. Shorty said a lawyer will know all my rights, so I caught him with a left hook. The moment... That's fine. That's a fine bar. There's nothing wrong with that particular bar, okay? I like that one. Because it wasn't long drawn out. It wasn't stupid bullshit. It wasn't lifting his fist up like this, being a weirdo about it. He just said the thing. He said what he meant. He said a punch quickly. He said what he meant. It sounded like a sentence. It wasn't long and drawn out, that part. That bit was good. It's the drawing out
And the fact that he did this in this battle of all battles as well. Ah, bad timing.
The moment I walked up on Dunsh pretending it swelled before commencing with hell, the shot dropped him. He curled up with the rest of his efforts spent in a shell. With me, you really need to run, or at the very least start sending for help. Surely the attorney knows it's suicide, deciding to try defending yourself. I'm from a
What?
With me, you really need to run, or at the very least start sending for help. Surely the attorney knows it's suicide, deciding to try defending yourself.
So he's saying that okay, so it's not about the suicide. He means like being the public, being your own defender in a case is suicide. Ah, okay, I guess.
I'm from a place where the knives come in giant sizes. You suffer bad losses. I'm talking a spear that would end his vision.
Again, stop saying I'm talking, insert thing here, insert thing here. I'm begging you. This isn't just Bizzo. Stop. I'm talking with I'm talking A and B. I'm talking. Shut up. Just say the things. I'm from a place where knives are right big. Shut up.
Like when Bron Breakker attacked Rollins, you suffer bad losses. I'm talking a spear that would end his vision.
Also, spears are not knives, my friend. A spear is not a knife. A spear is not a knife. A knife is not a spear. Stop it.
Like when Bron Breakker attacked Rollins, when he arrives in the emergency, doctors aren't convinced he's coming back from it. The way he entered the building in a crazy fit like Matt Collins, believe me, he is leaving a casualty. If I keep chipping away at Dunsh like I'm completing a masterpiece, well, pardon the British slang, but this will be a bleeding catastrophe. Police lead me away, I'll be pleading insanity and tell my mama I just killed a man like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Again, it's just like it's filler bars kind of. It just doesn't, like, it's not bad, but it just doesn't really that apply very much to Dunsh. Like, I just don't, it's not making me look at Dunsh any different at all. It's just random punches, which is not enough.
Time.
Cheer. Final round, it's on Dunsh. Let's go. KOTD, WD9, huh? Yeah.
Woo. That round was tough, bro. I'm still trying to recover from the shell shock. And you got the tat sleeve. That's mean. You should be thugging on a cell block. Had me thinking, what's his day-to-day? He must be undercover stealth ops. But as it turns out, you are a motherfucking bellhop, bro. You're a bellhop?
Bit of background for you. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a bellhop. However, that is one of the jobs that he does, I believe. He works for, I think, his dad's business. He hasn't told me this himself. I think that's true because I think my friend Danny worked for that business a little bit. So technically, he's not a bellhop on its own because he just does things for his dad because it's his dad's business. But he is. Yeah, he is. He basically is. You know.
True. He's a bellhop. You a bellhop? What you acting like you Debo for?
Like, Biz, you're shaking your head because he doesn't know the details, but come on, bro. Come on, like you basically like you pretty much are. Like it's not like the only thing you can say is like, well, I actually work for my dad's business, so I actually do more than bellhopping. Come on, bro. Like, just fucking accept it. Why are you shaking your head?
Trying to knock your hustle. I don't keep no scores. But he saw me yesterday during the pre-show tour and tried to press me in the lobby because his ego's sore. He was like, listen, Dunsh. I know you've got your little bellhop cheat code stored, but keep the cheap lows to a minimum, or I will crease your jaw. That career's in the past, yeah? And it ain't me no more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll bring your bags to room 304. Played out angle. You hate that I addressed that, right? But I get lawyer shit every battle, so I guess that's life. I am a lawyer. You think Bizzo seeing checks that nice? Nope, but he did work at a Holiday Inn Express last night. And you call yourself...
Not quite correct, but that's fine.
And you call yourself the British
Funny
Tay-Rock. Fuck, I gotta put it in subtitles.
I will say, he did not call himself the British Tay-Rock. Someone else said it, and then he was like, I don't know about that, dog. And then just kind of used it as marketing anyway, because why not? He did not call himself the British Tay-Rock. He didn't. That's not true.
The British Tay-Rock.
I agree. It's a
What's that you
ridiculous
claiming?
fucking comment.
Marriott Preferred Customer Club titles or something? You bugging. Bro, I know you battled
That's
Tay-Rock.
funny. Marriott fucking customer club, whatever. Like club titles, because he's fucking referring to gun titles, which is the group that fucking Tay-Rock is in. Very good, very good, very good.
So you've gotten his attention, but just calling yourself Tay-Rock is a confident assessment. If you see Tay-Rock with the toast, start walking to the exits. If you see Bizzo with the toast, we having continental breakfast. Hey, plus I got a couple questions. Real Rock gets 1 million views a battle on a bad night. 100 times more than British Rock. Is my math right? Real Rock won't touch a stage unless the bag's right, and British Rock will get $100 if he asks nice. Real Rock. Every single battle got the fans hype. Mook, Hollow, Clips, Lux, Surf. Bro, the pat fight, the seatbelt, fly in the ear. I'm talking that type. Stripes you wouldn't have if you were motherfucking Jack White. Real Rock. Real Rock. Real Rock. Shoddy Blast. Body bags. Fast Life. British Rock. Carries Shoddy's bags off his damn flight, so you might got a little rock in you. From a crack pipe, because Real Rock looks at British Rock like, that's light.
Incredible. And then the ending, another reference to Tay-Rock, so well done.
If you don't like it, then fight me then. If you stayed at a Belmont and asked for the bellhop, you might see him. If I don't knock him out when I try his chin, the razor come out. When he cross me, I get that Iverson. He'll grab me by the throat, start slicing then. Slice again. Look like my room key won't work and you try to swipe me in.
Incredible work.
Hold it down. Hey, yo, Rock! I've been rolling through the 6th with a 5th on the dash. You the British Rock, cool. I brought the Smiths to the class. Boo! That's because you arrogant for nothing. That's because your comparison's disgusting. That's for even having the discussion. And that's for carrying my luggage.
Fire. Fire. Very good job. How you come back from that, I have no idea.
Keep it, keep it, keep it. Gone robbed by the Brits, man.
Hey, yo, hold it down, hold it down. Final round, it's all Bizzo. Hey, yo!
I give a fuck if you fight for freedom in your day job. This ain't Braveheart. When your whole battle career is letting people down and failed starts, desperate to cover the cracks, all the mistakes and the stale parts. That's why the lawyer requested bond as his get out of jail card. While you were coming up with your next excuse to try and dip, I was dialed in, working on the hardest punches so I could rule this shit with an iron fist. I had to find a bit between my teeth while you just assume it'll work out in due course like a Zionist. All this time trying to make a splash inside of this, but leave.
What the fuck does that mean? Work out in due course like a Zionist? Like, I get it, Jew. The rest was good though.
Even no impression like an Olympic diving finalist, and now the vibe has switched. It's IBS because I am on all types of shit. When you get sliced and diced into tiny bits, I'll send Dunsh home in a box on a flight to his wife and kids, just skull and bones draped in a flag like a pirate ship. I've been feeling a little more than just under the weather. Because he knows it's an event and venue that he shouldn't have entered. Man, I am so done with this fucking pretender. Mysterio to Spider-Man. I'm far from home, about to unmask a public defender. Because it'd take a year for him to finish the apologies he's still giving out. This for every time you didn't show back then and you're gonna wish that you didn't now. I guarantee he's zero shiny surfaces sitting round in his house. Because he knows if he caught a glance or that staring back at him is a clown. He only reappeared today because this for Bishop and it's in his town. And he wouldn't need to self-reflect if he could take that fucking mirror down.
That was a good bar.
I'm trying to get through to him, so I really don't care if it's getting him bothered. I'm just doing what you do, Dunsh, addressing your honour. Because when the window for him to rap is closing and the slot to perform keeps on shortening and leagues need to know if he'll show, but he sees the phone and ignores the ring, you're all missing an important thing. It's his client's shoes that he's walking in, because that's the moment he's given up trying to avoid the cell that's been calling him. I'm just trying to provide some imagery. While he still keeps the same day job, he'll forever fail inside this industry. I mean, it's quite easy to find the symmetry. What connects a lawyer who always no-shows? Liability. Bro, it's time for you to face the truth. All you've ever brought to this is a lack of effort and a wasted youth. I watched the bill collector take 100K away from you, and what's crazy is that amount still hasn't paid your dues. It's stolen valor when he performs, but this time it isn't to be. Calls himself a veteran, but that's self-proclaimed he's living a dream. Sewn his own stripes and medals into his clothes, stitched into the seams of the same camo uniform you vanish in when you don't wish to be seen. I appreciate you turning up today. I just hope that he's learned his lesson. King of the Dot, that's all from me. Good.
I
rest my case. No further questions. Cool.
That's a good round. That is a good round. I thought the second round from Bizzo was trash in comparison to the other two. In my opinion, it was really bad. The first round was pretty good, but he had 2 stumbles, and I feel like Dunsh went a little lighter on that round, so he could have lost it if Bizzo didn't stumble and also wasn't the first few bars. I didn't fuck with him. Maybe if they were slightly better. But generally, I'm not gonna lie, 3-0 Dunsh. Clear. And the thing is, when your entire like rounds are all about how this guy doesn't show up, and then in the battle you're in versus him, and in fact, the only way that you'd even spit these bars is if he has shown up, doesn't really work unless he doesn't show up, which obviously you would never spit them if he didn't show up. So I question how much he stayed on the topic of him no showing, because it just makes me think like you don't really have shit else to say, and it didn't really counter anything that he did or said in any way, shape, or form. Whereas what Dunsh said and did counter what Bizzo said and did. Like it actually assassinated his character a little bit and made him look silly. So Dunsh 3-0, clear as day. Sorry, Biz, but it's a fact. It is true.